How y'all doing? Chef Charles back in the kitchen, and you're watching Everything Sweet. Today, we are bringing you a Southern classic, okay? We're making fish and grits. And this is what you're gonna need to get it up and running. And this is gonna be in 3 phases, okay? We're gonna cook our grits, then we're gonna fry our fish, then we're gonna make our sauce. Now everything you see gonna be in the caption below the video, okay? We're gonna start out with our grits. We got 1 cup of grits, 2 cups of chicken broth, and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. We're gonna go ahead and get that in the bowl, let it come to a boil. Then we'll add 1 cup of grits to that and slowly cook it. And while that's cooking, we'll start on our blackened fish. We're gonna saute that in a cast iron skillet. All right, once we get that fish out, then we'll make our sauce going down using little pieces of the fish that we fried the fish in. We're gonna use that same pan to make our gravy or saute our gravy in, okay? All right, let's go to the stove and get this grits up and running. I got 2 cups of chicken stock in, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. We're gonna let that come to a boil, and then we'll add our 1 cup of grits. And we'll season it, as we go along with it, all right? But right now, we just want this to come to a boil. We on medium high. As soon as that comes to a boil, we will add our grits, and we will add them slowly. We don't want them to lump up on us, okay? All right, as soon as that comes to a boil, bring it right back. Now we got a boil going. Now we're gonna add our grits slowly, and as we add, we're gonna stir them in. Once your grits properly, cut it down to medium high, okay? All right, now we're going down to medium. Got a half teaspoon of salt going in. And we got a half a teaspoon black pepper. You're gonna season to taste, all right? Now we're gonna put a lid on it. We're on medium low, and just let it do what it do. While it doing what it do, we're gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna go ahead and season our fish, okay? We're gonna put a lid on it. Okay. All right, we got 4 fillets of farm-raised catfish. You can use any kind of fish you want, but you can't use brim and stuff like that, okay? You want to use redfish, snapper, anything like that, you can use it. We got catfish. What we're going to do now is put a little thin coat of olive oil on it. And this just for this, to hold the seasoning on there, okay? You don't want to use oil, you can't use butter, okay? Okay, the seasoning we got on the table, we got those seasonings right here. We're just gonna season it up. Flip it, do the same thing on the other side. A little olive oil on these sides. Move it up there. Now we're going to season these sides up and wash my hands. I'll be right back. Now we're going to season the other side here. We got a grease on over there already getting hot. Got 2 tablespoons of butter, a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Okay. Now we're waiting on our grease to get hot. Now I'm dipping in here again after I test the fish, but we're not going to use this more for anything but the fish, so that'll be fine. Okay. So ain't no cross contaminating going on. All right. This is just for the fish. Okay, soon as the grease get hot, we'll bring y'all right back. Oh, that fish is going in. Like 6 or 7 minutes on each side. We're on medium high heat. Now we got the small pieces out. We got one more piece in here that we're waiting on to blacken up. Then we put the 4th piece here on this side. So a couple more minutes on this one to take it out. And this one will take, 6, 7 minutes on each side and we take it out. Okay? Now I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in the same skillet that we did our blackened fish in. Okay? We got our onion, we got a half onion going in. This is red onion. We're making our sauce now. We got a yellow bell pepper, half one. We got a half a jalapeno pepper. You can leave that out. This ain't gonna be too much heat for you. Okay. Now we just want to cook these until they soften up. We're on medium heat now. Alright, we're adding our cheese in there. You can use any kind of cheese you want. Gouda, sharp cheddar. We're using Del Vito. okay? Or whatever kind of cheese you like, you can use that, okay? Season them grits up. Tablespoons of butter. Now we're going to do just mix that in until we see no more lumps of cheese, okay? Grate your cheese, it'll do a whole lot better than what I did. But that's Velveeta is sauce, so you can't break it. All right, let's go back to our sauce. Okay. Okay, look tender. What we're gonna do now is 1/4 cup of chicken broth. We want 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Go ahead and add that in. All right, 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. And we're gonna keep that on low until we cook it down, okay? When you start stiffening up, we'll bring you all back. Right now, we're just cooking on medium high right now. All right, that's our sauce. All right, put onion powder, garlic powder, Alright, we're gonna let it cook down, starting to stiffen up. And the way you tell if it's stiffened up or not, go like this. See how slow it is coming back together? Then you good to go. Okay? Take your spatula, just run it down through there. Alright, we're gonna cut that off. Now we're gonna start plating. Alright, we starting to plate, baby. Got them good grits, cheese in them. And you go to a restaurant, they're gonna want $35, $40, okay? Don't mess around and order shrimp. Well, not shrimp, but grits and fish. You finna pay for that, alright? And you didn't come on and say, okay, I'll just do it myself then. And paper towel over there. Blackened fish. Lay it on there like that. Put one of these over here. But if we paying $40 a piece, we might as well put a big one on there, right? Okay, we got our fish. The only thing left is our sauce. Taking our sauce, put it on there like that. Take some of them, just go around the plate with that sauce. And come on, we're gonna charge you 45, 50 bucks. Come on, this thing gotta look appetizing, don't it? got that blackened catfish. Oh, blackened catfish. Just think about that for a minute. This is southern from the beginning to the end. We got blackened catfish and we got the southern cooked grits with cheese in them. Look at garlic, onion powder. I'm telling cayenne pepper. Come on, baby. I'm talking about you go to a restaurant, they gonna want $45, $50 fucking dollars for this. And you can come home and make that blackened fish yourself. Look at that. Oh, come on now. Yeah, I pay $45 for that. I will pay $45 for that. That is delicious, okay? Why? Let me have your credit card. Man, you ain't got to go nowhere. You can make this at home. Look at that fish. That's as flaky and moist as it could be. Okay? Look at that. Make this at home, baby. Get to this recipe. This is delicious. Man, I don't know no other words to tell you. Go. Have mercy. Come on, y'all. Taste a little hint of that cayenne pepper. Come on, baby. I'll be here all day talking about this. Fish and grits. Get to that recipe. We'll be back next week with another fantastic recipe. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and push that button. If you like what you see, hit that share button. Okay? Tell your friends, tell your neighbor. Chef Charles is in the kitchen. Anytime I'm in the kitchen, you need to be in the kitchen. Now, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll be back next week with another fantastic recipe. Until then, live long and prosper and do not sleep on your dream. Chef Charles, blackened catfish with grits. Baby, we out of here.